It's a really good thing that I still had stream muted when I walked in on that. Holy shit, dude, that was
What?
bad.
I wanted them to hear this.
No,
Yeah.
no,
You
no,
deprived them of this. You
no.
I'm
deprived
gonna
them of
write it
this,
in.
just
We
like
have
you
been
deprived
having
them of asphalt
conversations
too.
like that one for like 15 minutes. It was inevitable. We all knew.
Like asshole teeth.
God, please stop.
There's been a lot of asshole talk while we've been waiting.
There
God.
really has been.
Oh my goodness. All right, to get everybody caught back up. What we just finished on last time on Soul of Tyr was the party was talking to King of the Wendigos directly through his speaker, Shade Speaker Volos, in an attempt to more or less come to some diplomatic terms. To get everybody caught up to what's happening, the Wendigos are trying to offer their support in the battle against the Herald in exchange for the allowance of their existence, their tolerance, a non-aggression pact, if you will. Let's see here. And from that, let's see here. And I believe what we just finished the conversation on was the Wendigo was explaining that it does. The Wendigo King was explaining why it does not understand how it became a half breed, because that was the last question you guys asked, I think.
We ended on me talking about you explaining curses and how they're magical, and then me asking
Never subbed
if
but enjoyed so much of your time.
the curse was
You're a
made
true
by
warrior.
Inu himself, and you
Much
said,
love,
yeah, that's
brother.
kind of the whole thing, and then we ended on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll pick up there.
Oche.
It's more or less that that Inu was the reason that all this happened, and that you're trying to fix his mistake. The Wendigo King does not seem to be aware of that,
Mm-hmm.
and essentially, it's now your move, as it were, in this game of political chess.
I have a question for you, King.
Speak.
So, you say you're just like everyone else, so you have all the emotions still there, right?
We have the emotions of any person. We are not different in that regard. In fact, I would dare argue that our connection with our emotions is far more potent, as guilt transforms us.
And are you completely fine with this new form you've taken and just wanting to be existing like that? Or do you wish you could go back to the way you were?
I do not remember who I was. I have no indication of was I a good man in a bad circumstance, or was I a terrible person? Was I evil? These are things that we do not know. The transformation is brought about by the cannibalistic tendencies and the guilt attached to it.
Of course. So you are who you are then.
What does not matter to me is some flippant promise of what I left behind, but what now lies before us. I know not why I became this way.
Well, the question I pose to ask is, if you ever met the person that made the curse, would you be able to forgive them?
Forgiveness is irrelevant. Would this person be able to cure us?
Perhaps.
The king grows silent.
But I think that forgiveness is the important part to it. Even though you say it's irrelevant.
Forgiveness is useless to my people. We require a cure or tolerance.
Well, You were made because of guilt. And what is the opposite of guilt? Acknowledgement and forgiveness to that act, is it not?
Some would say that the opposite of guilt is righteousness. For do you not do terrible things in the name of righteousness? Do you seek forgiveness for that? Of course not. Guilt's opposite is indignation, one that believes that what they are doing is right.
I don't think so. Because if you do things in righteousness, knowing it's right, if presented the facts that it was wrong, then you would change and to be guilty. Just because you're doing something because you think it's right doesn't mean it can change.
Thus the opposite. Forgiveness has nothing to do with it.
Well, would it change your mind if you met the person?
If I did meet this person, what would it matter? You speak as if you know them. You speak as if you can contact them. This creature or entity, person that created all of us. Unless they can cure us, it is meaningless to speak with them.
That's what he's telling you, man.
Well, after he says that, Bellanovan will slowly take a sword and then just make a life strand in front of him.
Alrighty.
Casually snapping to grid.
Okay. And with that, Inu will speak. Can you hear me, wayward child of life? I can hear you, creature. This one says that you are a creator. Who are you? I am the guardian of life, its keeper and tender. I am your progenitor. Progenitor? I am to believe that you, a mysterious voice from a strange magic within this tiefling, is the progenitor of my people.
Well, aren't you the same thing in a way?
What evidence do you have of this entity?
I'm that evidence, and so is this Weaver.
Inu will respond. Two of my servants stand before you. They possess a reflection of the power that I hold. Their control over the stream of life is abundant, and that is what has led to your creation. Explain yourself. Long ago, there was a great famine within this realm. The people starved. They grew sickly. In my youth, I thought perhaps to save them. I thought that perhaps if so many were to die, others might be saved. I had attempted such a thing several times, but the latest was yours. The same mistake repeating itself. I had thought I could do it differently. But you were the last attempt. I infused your bodies with life so that you might feed on what food that you had. I never would have thought that you would become the creatures that you are. So the naivety of an almighty and powerful being is why I exist the way that I am. I am afraid so. I am sorry. Truly, I am sorry. Your apologies are meaningless. Do you have the cure? Can you turn my people into something that does not require the flesh of these humanoids? These people? So that we are not hunted and killed?
The point I was trying to get at is you might be the cure yourself.
Explain yourself.
I don't know if me explaining it clearly to you will help you come to the decision that I think you should make. But if you think about it, you were made from guilt. Your curse is the guilt. And I don't think you can ever get past that unless you come to a decision yourself.
And what decision is that?
You say you have emotions just like everyone else, and even heightened to that way. And that's why I must ask you to find that yourself. Because if I just give you the answer, it's not the same.
I ask not out of ignorance of my own feelings, but rather of what your supposition of my own feelings should be. My people...
I don't think they should be anything.
My people should live in whatever form they are in. For they, many of them, have done nothing to deserve what fate has given to them. Acts of desperation in the hardest of circumstances. So many would judge them as weak. Just because some are strong and survive the trials of life does not mean those that do not should not be allowed to live.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to judge your existence or why you became the way you are. What matters is that you are here now and you just want to live. Whether you are the way you are now because of any certain circumstance, you are what you are. And I understand you just want to live. But there's still a curse inside of you. And that curse was based on the guilt of something.
A guilt perpetrated by the cultures of other people.
I don't think it's from other people.
You are wrong then. The cultures of other people is what instills within our minds the guilt. The lizard folk eat their own kind, and there has never been a Wendigo amongst them.
Exactly.
Then you agree?
What I mean is, you need to forgive yourself. Or someone else.
Your presupposition of forgiveness is... Even if forgiveness would somehow relieve us of the guilt, there is no guarantee, nor even a chance in my mind, that we would revert our transformation. We would still be this creature.
Friend, that is why you can't see it. You're so hesitant and against it. If it means nothing, why not give it a chance?
Don't you want to exist no matter what?
It seems as though you were willing to live in this form, even if others considered it monstrous. because that's not, from what it seems, all our conversations, is what is viewed as monstrous. There is a grand menagerie of all types of creatures that exist. It seems the only thing that you have to separate you is the guilt that you feel. Even if your form does not change, if you learn to let that go, you can still be proud. It is often much more difficult to overcome the spiritual barriers than it is the physical ones. You need to learn how to forgive yourselves if you're ever going to be a society to begin with. One does not start something great upon the ashes of defeat. They started upon the pillars of victory.
I will consider your words. And perhaps I will discuss them with those of my clans. But such a thing will not happen in this conversation. I speak to you, for regardless of whether or not we forgive ourselves, my people need to know if they are going to be hunted or not. You are representatives from, as far as I can tell, the closest main city, state, or what have you, that exists within this place. Other than the elves, of course. So, with you backing our plea to the other countries, there is a sizable difference that they will become more accepting. So, if you would like my people to forgive ourselves, then give us the time to do so, and the peace to do so.
It's not only yourselves I want you to forgive.
Forgive what else?
Who do you think caused the curse?
I don't know.
The man that talked to you earlier.
He never gave me his name, and I don't care. This is what you cannot seem to understand. It does not matter how it started. Unless there is a cure, it doesn't matter what they can do. The words are meaningless. I do not hate our father. I do not take time to lament my own creation, for I have already lamented that.
You say words mean nothing, but aren't words right now the only thing that's letting you create this non-aggression pact and time to be who
Your
you want to be?
attempt at splitting hairs as to what I say is also equally pointless. I did not say all words are useless. Those words are useless. Forgiving some besotted entity that I cannot see nor even speak to directly is pointless to me. The
And
people...
what if I say not being able to talk to you directly is pointless then? Aren't you doing the exact same thing?
My position is hidden, for your people have chosen a propensity towards destruction of my kind.
Does it look like I'm trying to destroy you right now?
For one so powerful, you are quite naive. This talk is getting us nowhere, it seems. I have given my proposal. It is your decision as which you keep it or not.
So your proposal is just to let you guys exist because you will help with the Herald.
Perhaps I will explain it again. My proposal is this. My people exist. We wish to continue existing without being hunted by the others of this world. But to do that, we need to be recognized as a people. We are recognized as a people by going towards the other peoples of this world and being seen as more than monsters. For that to happen, we will need sponsors, those that would speak to them on our behalf. You
I talked to your
are the
deployment
nobles
for.
of Galen's Gate, the closest and most reciprocal, as far as we can tell, of those governing bodies. That is my
I talked
proposal.
to your deployment, and I guess I'll just ask you directly. How will you feed then, and how will you procreate your society?
In good faith, I shall tell you the truth. We are currently undergoing research in several methodologies to attempt to bypass that unfortunate requirement. But until then, there is no answer that I believe I can give you that will be satisfactory other than this. We shall feed upon those in the Badland, your own city-state notwithstanding. The Orcish tribes. They spawn rather fast, and they enjoy a good fight. They might even enjoy it.
And what if the Orcish tribes become part of Galen's Gate?
Good luck with that.
Oh, thank
Well, you need to think of that hypothetical, because it might happen sooner than you think.
Well, let us consider that hypothetical. The soonness of it, notwithstanding, even the most quickest creation of such alliances that would actually hold would be several years, perhaps decades, before they were established. So if we are going to gamble, I think we come out on top of that one. But let's say that you do, that you're able to do so. Well, then we would have bought the time we needed to discover another method of feeding my people.
I don't mean to speak out of turn, as I'm truly not from Galen's Gate. But if I were to advise my friends here, I'm not sure how I could see an alliance with, though you may see yourselves as monsters who are hunted, and I understand your plight, but those who cannot even consider forgiveness an option. There is no trust.
I have already said that I would consider it. Forgiving our selves in the method that you have spoken. But if you wish for me to forgive some... We do not feel hate towards this entity that made us.
Yes. But it may need to hear it if you want to be cured of this.
Why?
Because it is the source of your curse.
No,
There is
you
guilt on both
misunderstand.
sides.
Why does it need to hear those words from us?
Because he's the one that's guilty.
Well, I cannot speak to him.
Your king needs to be the one.
Well, you're talking to the king. That's out of character, by the way.
Oh,
Well,
is it?
Yeah, he's talking through
Yeah.
his mouthpiece.
if you let me meet you, I can take you to him. So you can talk to this man face to face.
That's a persuasion check.
Come on, baby. I'm made for this.
I wish I could give him guidance, but that would look weird.
Do I get an assist or anything?
I can totally assist you. I've got like, I'm.
If that's allowed.
I assist
I don't know
all.
if we're allowed to. Like, I
You
feel
can
like if
you can
anything
assist, but you have to
was-
say something.
Oh,
I
no,
think
can't assist.
Alexander kind of led to that, so wouldn't
I
that
would-
count?
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm in
Okay.
here.
Okay, just make
Damn
this.
it! What the fuck?
I got
This is all your
some
fault,
Raver
Nolan.
luck there.
Fuck, dude.
What are your rogue reliable talents in?
My rogue reliable talents in?
Yeah.
Everything that he's proficient in, so.
Yeah.
No.
But
You have to like pick some.
wait, I don't think you have to pick
Oh,
some.
no, it's just anything you're proficient in.
Yeah, so I'm proficient. I have expertise in persuasion, so that's a 10. Or
23.
yeah, it's
Or
a 10
22.
because it rolled a
Oh no,
A
you're right.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a base 10. It is
Yep.
everything you're proficient in. Okay, never mind.
Why Jack of all trades is a great food for them.
So what's your total?
let's see.
22.
I think that's 23.
I think so. Something like that. I ain't good at quick
Oh, no, yeah,
maths.
22. Fuck.
Here, let me just do the maths real quick. So I have plus 12, a 10 plus 12 would be 22, yeah.
Thinking. Thonking.
Can I double assist with more words?
Prepare your jebs or your bedges, boys.
Can I just yap until he finally surrenders?
I mean, like,
If you want to say something, go ahead.
if you're truly looking for a cure, the least you could do is meet the person who cursed you. You don't think that wouldn't lead to more answers?
Perhaps I would be too bold in saying this, but if you were willing to do this, I would be. At least you would have my vote towards this treaty.
This is probably something I should know. Are Wendigos undead?
Yeah.
Okay, then Ozzy's keeping quiet. He has no nice things to say.
If it wasn't because of my friend Sarah, and she would be in a very different boat right now.
Who?
Who's called? Well, you
Yes,
see, she's the
that's
pilot.
what I wanted to ask.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We actually
If
remember.
if you're in a party with a seven eye, then one of the 7 eyes, and you remember.
They
Okay.
kept this book.
Saren who? I never met her.
Yeah.
We don't know she's dead, though.
Saren who? I
No.
actually never met her. Okay.
You're muted,
You
Sean.
sing?
I don't know, I
Sean,
saw a
you're-
speech bubble. But he's muted, so...
I wonder if his
Oh, I was
Discord's
Discord muted.
Yeah.
I never. I'm all in agreement for this treaty. I never thought that you didn't have the right to exist to begin with. But I see the wisdom in his words. I think if this is going to be a new beginning for your people, it should begin with attempting to bury the grudges of the past.
So be it. I shall meet with your master.
I need to be with you, then.
Fine. Then I shall come to you.
Pause champ?
All right.
Face reveal.
We finally get to.
Oh my
meet
god, it's Moon Moon.
Julius.
Hey guys,
Hey.
come.
Gruff is the Wendigo.
Now I gotta moderate.
Moderate what?
He just he's gonna. Hey guys, it's me. I didn't actually die. Pardon me. I ate one of them Wendigo bodies. When I died,
It was
I
me
turned into a
from the
Wendigo.
very beginning.
What
It was me. It was me, Billy.
It was
I
always
ain't your
me.
sister, Billy.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
It was always me, Billy.
That's not your real sister. It's another fish man.
No, even better. Just like Gruff. No, you didn't. We just saw her. Like, no, I just ate her like 45 minutes ago. I can move pretty fast. I'll be honest, it's fucking cool. I bet I'm even faster than you now, Billy. You want a drag race?
I throw him off a cliff.
Gruff? You would kill Gruff because he ate your sister. Okay.
He would
Also, you guys are
survive. He
friends.
literally jumped off a cliff and survived. I know he can handle it.
Throwing Gruff off a cliff is no
God,
guarantee.
forgetting your own lore.
I don't know. Maybe it's a bigger cliff.
Well, Gruff thought no cliff would kill him, so
No, Wendigo Gruff hits the bottom, and then he flies back up. It's just like, oh, Billy, I gotta say, I didn't appreciate it. It's like, what, if you could just fly up, why did you let yourself fall? It did not occur to me in the moment, but now I remembered it.
well, that was also before he ascended.
All right. With that,
Oh shit, a violet cliff?
the shadowy well begins to twist and turn.
Who was in the dream?
And this creature walks out.
Jess would like to know your location. Ooh.
Mm.
What you see is a man wearing armor and strapped with great horns coming out of the back of his head and intertwined with a macabre looking helmet. His hands end in wicked claws, and you can see that he has petrified wood growing in different parts of his body. And he will speak. Well then, I am stand before you.
Belnovan will bow real quickly and say, "Nice to meet you in person."
Take
Are
me
you
there.
ready to go then? I'll motion him to step to the side over here.
It's say hi for me.
Please do not be frightened. This is purely elaborative. And I will slowly start to dance with my blade and around him.
Please don't be frightened.
And then you will hear the music or the silent whispering of the song blade as it makes music around him as I dance. And I'll try and take him to Inu.
All right, you finish your dance, Belnovan. And here we go. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I am holding.
And then he stabs Inu.
Same. I think we could all take him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like if we If we just ganged up on him, and knocked him down?
I mean, he's just a medium creature.
All right. As you stand with the Wendigo King before Inu, Inu will look down with sorrowful eyes at a creature whose existence is only possible because of his mistake. Titus will look up, his eyes steely focused, unafraid of whoever this creature is. And Inu will look down. It is good to see you, to meet one of you. I am sure that you have many questions. I will answer those that I can. I do not care for your questions. I have only one. Can you make us into people and not monsters? That is a difficult question to answer. For you see, to cure you, you would have to be unmade. Explain what you mean by this unmade. The mistake that made you must be undone. The life that you have is a false one, a broken one. You must return to the stream of life, that you might be born again. You would seek to kill me and my people? Not kill in the way that you think. All life is sacred. It returns to the stream. It is not lost. Still, you would exist? Exist as what? Fuel for someone else's fire? I do not want this cure. We are not infections on this world. We are more than this. We are people. We dream and want and desire the same as him. The same as anyone. We eat the flesh of those like us, yes. But that is a curse, not a desire. I am sorry, my friend, but this is the only way. I am not your friend, and I do not want your cure. He will turn and look towards Belanoven. Is this why you have brought me here? To destroy me?
Of course not. Why would I bring you here? It's just...
He does not understand, Guardian. He does not see. He cannot. For most will never see. In the grand tree of life, they are but small pieces. Your suffering is my mistake. Please, let me fix it. Fix it? If you wish to fix it, then do this. Make this one keep us safe. Find a way that we might live without insulting the people of the world.
Can I add something real quick?
He'll look to you.
I brought you here, King, in front of Inu, so you could both realize something. I do not want to destroy your people, because you exist as you are, whether it's a mistake or not. Just like, technically, tieflings shouldn't exist, or demons that live in normal places, or Aasimar, or any of the races that are different than anyone else. Who cares if they're different? They live as they are. I'm not here to fix you, even if Inu wanted me to. I brought you here before him so Inu could realize that maybe it wasn't a mistake. It's just different. I wanted him to see that you live and you adapt and you learn and you evolve just like everyone else. And I wanted you to see him, even though he caused you the way you are, that he has grief, but you prove to him that you want to live and that you aren't a mistake that he thinks you are.
Titus will look towards Inu. Inu will place his hand upon the back of his neck and will simply say, "Your words have weight, Guardian. I suppose they have lived, but they have also suffered unjustly because of what I had done."
Isn't that how the world works, though, Inu? Everyone makes mistakes. Nobody can be perfect. But we need to forgive ourselves and learn from them, not try and fix them.
Very well. If you wish to exist the way that you are, I shall not push it. And with that, Inu will withdraw the strand from you, Balanovan, the one he had given you.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, he will give it to the king.
Ooh, that's what I was gonna do.
I give you this, then, this strand of life. Search for your path, but if you cannot, place this within the well. It shall return you and your people to the life stream. At the very least, you will have an option, should the worst occur. Titus will take the strand of life and hold it in his hand. He will look at it for a long time before he will say, "I do find such words to be pointless, but there is benevolence in your words. A mistake we may have been, but a truth we have become. We are alive, Father. And now, we will live our way." And he will put the strand into his pockets. "But I shall keep this close as a reminder that perhaps our creation was not an act of guilt, but an act of benevolence. I think that will help my people to know I forgive whatever crime you believe that you have done. And I do not forgive or seek forgiveness for anything that my people have done. But I do promise that the world that we live in will be a different one. That is all I have to say. Let us return.
So be it.
Nailed it. All right.
Fucking yeah, dude.
It's probably canon that you return to an asshole conversation, though.
That's what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
No, we did that in front of the speaker.
Anyway, what about? Yeah, so I'll poop you somewhere nice, mate.
Oh, sorry, they're back. We should probably speak of something more appropriate.
How did it go?
Who are you asking?
General direction of both of them.
Anyone who was there.
We're probably just gonna both be silent.
It was fine. Thanks for asking.
Titus will speak first. Enlightening. I have done as you have asked, Guardian. I have come to you in good faith. Now, will you act in faith to me and my people? All right. It's decision time.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of how many Wendigos there are here, a fight here, because we don't have time to resolve it, I've already calculated, and there's a high enough percentage chance for you to win that we won't have to do the combat. You have several choices here. You can choose to take the life strand back and throw it into the well and just return to the life stream if you'd like. You can kill all the Wendigo here and assist with their eradication. Or you can do as Titus has asked you, and you can go to the other countries on his behalf and seek for recognition as a sovereign state.
Option 3.
I agree.
We're on the mercy run this time around.
Ozzy disagrees, but he knows he's going to be outvoted, and he's not going to say anything.
Oh, they are undead
Yeah.
parasites, so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're unnatural.
I feel like the reason why Hackney can forgive them more is that it's an act of desperation as opposed to lichdom, which is like you are deep in it and you are dedicated at that point.
It's all good. So, the party agrees to assist Titus.
For
I
now.
believe so, yeah.
So long as they keep to their word.
That's my vote.
Of course, we'll keep an eye on them.
All right. With that, Titus will return from whence he came. Back to the middle of the fight with a bunch of adventurers.
Wait, he's fighting people right now?
Yeah, he's fighting people in the living world right now.
So he might just die?
There's like
Wait, if
having
he
a
dies, is he
conversation
just gonna drop a fucking life strand in front of them and they're all just like, what the fuck is this?
Well, we probably won't be able to finish the fight in time. So this is just a resolution point that we were able to get to.
Disband them and that's still trying to kill them.
They just kill Titus. They get the Inu strand, and they're just like, huh? Why do I feel like there's a very angry dwarf somewhere?
I don't think that they would say that.
Okay. Well. In that case, you have successfully completed this side mission. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys.
Yeah, my guy.
Look at that.
That's,
We did it.
That's the end of Soul of Tyre.
I jump into the dream.
Until I need you guys for the end game. You have completed your labyrinth, and now you can return to camp and be there for the last group's end, which is coming up on Saturday.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I stab Ozzy.
I
Thank
stab
God.
Ozzy.
Everybody stabs Ozzy and kicks him into the dream, drops his body in there.
No, we just command that he eats you.
We just wait until Inu tells us to go to the Twilight Station.
Eat me.
Lock
on.
Ozzy into a room until he's
I'm-
desperate to become a Wendigo himself.
I'm marinated in poison. Also,
Do it.
remember, you can do text RP in the server.
Yay!
Yep.
Everyone have the funds.
And I know there's a few loose ends on the party, like, wife stuff, there's the world seed, things like that. That'll just be handled through the epilogue. Because we just simply
Okay.
don't have time to go through it.
I did a Living World RP event all on my own.
I'm really proud of you, Ronnie.
Thank you.
You're really growing into like a fine young man.
Oh,
Are you-
I'm a regular
what-
spring chicken, but I'm finding my summer. Wait,
What? Wow.
summer.
Oh,
Why does that
no.
name sound familiar?
Well, okay. Summer is still alive, I hope.
Yes.
Oh no, Arcadum's gonna kill her. IRL.
But yeah,
No. Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Are
So,
you just telling us to leave?
No, I'm just telling you that's it. That
He's
is
saying, there it is.
that is the end of this story for now.
Wait,
For
so you're
now,
telling us to
Poggies.
get out?
Oh my god. That's
Oh.
not what I'm saying.
I have an odd question.
What's up?
Do we have the equivalent of prestige as far as like our world renowned status? Because
Yeah.
I know that like Prestige 4 is like, oh, literally everybody knows who you are,
It's not quite that much. That was never fully defined because I couldn't really decide what I wanted it to say, but the idea behind it is that at Prestige 4, you have enough impact on the world that you can change it. So, I would say anybody in the stream games, especially those in the the tier groups would definitely be Prestige 4 because they're literally impacting the world. But essentially, yeah.
Okay. Because, yeah, Ozzy, oh my god. He would just be like, yeah, you've heard it. Oh, I'm fucking famous, mate. I can't tell you what for.
Are you that guy that robbed Blackbriar?
What? No, I would never do that. I would never rob somebody.
I've
Except-
heard a rumor that a bird robbed Blackbriar, a handsome one. There's no way it was you. You're ugly.
Jesus.
I robbed Blackbriar. I did it. It was me.
I did it. It was me.
And I'm gonna dig him up his rob his fucking grave. Where the fuck is Blackbriar buried? I'm gonna fucking rob his grave.
Technically, we don't even know he's dead.
I gotta find it.
Just pray to Lord, Master of the dead and respect of all that. Where's Blackbriar buried? I need to defile him.
Maybe just a little eaten.
Oh, okay, Ozzy. Bye.
But yeah, guys, thanks for playing at my game.
Of
Thank-
course.
and thank you
Anytime.
for-
Been an honor.
Thank
I
you
love
for running it. Even though I was an asshole roughly 67% of the time.
Man, that's really good, man. That was some good ending RP. Do we have any fan art? Let's go see if we got some fan art.
You know, before we go
Not
back to
time.
camp and face tragedy, we should just have a nice like Galen's Gate lunch, just a nice picnic, see what we've built before we've walked to hell, and maybe talk about the future.
Ozzy will make a stop over in camp, and he's probably gonna be like, teleporting around the world, taking a world tour before the end.
All that you can.
Mm-hmm.
The end is very soon.
All I'm saying is we should enjoy the time we have with our loved ones before it passes us by.
First up, we have is a Bella Novan art. Very cool.
Very good.
Very cool. Very cool. Very nice.
You know what? You're right. I should take Aslan to dinner.
Oh god. There's already yaoi art of you two, dude. Like,
Well, I
it's,
mean,
I haven't seen it, so it doesn't exist.
This is
Damn
corn,
it,
so you know there's a nude version. Is this corn?
it is corn.
Yeah, that's corn.
So that's not the only version of that art.
yeah, we know.
We get it.
Every time.
Rude.
I like how that's. Whoa! Look
We
at that
do want to
shit.
see Aslan and
Yo, that's
Alexander.
so cool.
I know where it is.
Can look at the
Wendigo
goddamn.
King.
Cool.
He's a dinosaur.
Wait,
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. You are a dinosaur.
I recognize a bunch of these.
In what way?
Belnovan, you still have money to
Once
fucking
again,
spend.
3DS art. I don't fucking get it, but they do it.
Very good.
That's... Why do they do that on a 3DS? I don't know, but they did it. Look at this kick-ass Aussie.
What was there? Kick-ass Ozzy? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh, my glasses.
I think people reposted
That's
it because I
great.
don't think there was art show last week.
I haven't seen these, so.
That one makes it look like it's an old man just wearing a bird suit.
Oh,
Which
well,
I would not be surprised of.
I have the other ones.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's fair. I showed that. I showed it on a different part of the stream, though.
Oh. Without it.
Look at that Hackney.
Fuck yeah, bud.
She's our paper doll.
That is such a good take on the costume. Oh, look at that. It's adorable.
Nice prom photo. Oh, it even says Camp Last Stand. Okay.
This person is crazy. You ever just been cosplay? That's the second one.
Yes, I
Yeah.
literally have.
Hell yeah.
It's so good.
Fuck.
That one's cool.
Shame it won't load.
DSL feels bad.
Okay. We are hungry and hunted. Perhaps we could live in peace by using dreams as condiments. Your dad said he's sorry and you should forgive him, yourself, and him. How does that make us not hungry? Shrugs.
I don't know. Find out.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man.
Bruh, just figure it out. No, honestly, though, you did.
This is
fucking-
actually a really,
really
really
good.
funny chart to me. Top 20 most frequent players in Arcanum D&D campaigns based off number of sessions they were in.
I saw that one.
Look at those statistics.
Mm.
It is
number
a
4.
lie.
And hopefully I can keep making the number rise.
Oh, I was gonna say, how's Miss Ewan more than me? But no, yes, that makes.
How am I?
Wait, man, no D&D. Oh, well, I was in Inquisition and Saints of the Street.
I've
And
seen 3 different campaigns too.
did you?
Yeah,
Yep.
she was in Wicked Ways, Silent Nights, and this one.
Wow, I'm surprised we have the same number.
Yeah, I feel like I should be higher than that.
It didn't include off-stream games, sir.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It should be like 1,000.
There are no accidents.
True. Except that one time.
Except with that ritual dagger.
POV, your little sister tells you she has a boyfriend. Who?
Yeah, we go back to Kelly's Gate and kill him.
Nobody's perfect except me. That one time.
I'm Hannah Montana.
Eddie's perfect.
Wait, who is Sarah? I literally never met her. Who is she? I didn't know
Someone
who she
I've never
was.
met. That's
Oh my
not
god,
possible.
he forgot.
I'm like a little chibi.
Oh man, the traditional artist. That's a sick Alexander.
POV, Alexander's killing you.
He's going the wrong direction.
God, finally.
It's going the wrong way.
Theme song of this campaign, the Notorious B.I.G. Gimme the Loot. Bingo report. Well, look at you. You made it through the lab and returned home. Truly a journey's end for now. From love to tears to heartbreak, Soul had it all. While they were not leveling up for God knows how long, and while that happened, we played our silly bingo. You made people get 453 bingos. Your group was the one that made me join the community, and I am happy to be seen on the journey.
Aw.
The Bingo Duck.
Aw.
Thank you, Sean, for being the first stream game player to support my silly game. Thanks,
I don't
Bingo
know if that's
Duck.
true.
People watch Soul?
Thank Disco Duck.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Tarot cards.
Nice.
Just Alexander.
Bractor.
Whoa, that's so cool.
No.
Yo, I fucking love it.
Hackney Silver Mask.
Yo, sick!
God damn.
Aussie Whitebeak.
Just destroyed my little brother at chess.
Ooh.
This was nice
Very nice. Got
background
my
noise.
pecs.
That's a cool staff, too.
And apparently they ran out of time, so they weren't able to finish Bellanovans.
Unlucky.
It's going to be shown off.
It
in
is
the
a
end
very
game.
short session today, so.
I
Yeah,
robbed
you did get
Blackbriar.
cosplay.
I robbed Blackbriar.
All robbed Blackbriar. Don't tell nobody.
When are we going to get a picture of Shore 4 cosplaying as Bellanova and cosplaying as Gruff?
Bellanovan dancing around the guy.
He's just waiting, like, fucking hell.
Don't be alarmed. This is not threatening.
What
You
a
start doing the
handsome
nutcracker.
boy.
It is a very handsome boy.
Hey,
What a
Look at this
handsome
Mario.
boy.
I want a nibble on his nose. Oh, yeah.
she did amazing on these.
What a handsome boy.
Very good.
What a handsome boy. What a cute girl.
Me! You look so menacing, actually.
Oh, Devil's Advocate did a Bellanovan. That's fucking sick.
Nice.
What is that medium?
I have no idea. It's a crazy style that he has. Looks like stained glass.
Yeah, that's what I said last time.
Or like, what are those things that therapist holds up and tells you what do you see? What are those called?
Rorschach painting? Or
Yeah.
Rorschach.
Yeah, that's what it like. That also kind of looks like to me. Look at this Bractor. This is Bractor like 50 years later.
Yo, that is a classic dwarf right there. Kind of need my eyebrows trimmed, though.
Oh shit, the speaker.
Mm.
It's like Bractor after he had like 5 kids.
Tears End.
Nice.
Mistakes were made, but not by me, except that one time.
It's true.
Sean, yeah.
He's so good.
Al killed that, by the way.
She kills everything.
All right,
That was a
Murder.
and
monster.
there we go. That concludes the fan art, and that will conclude Soul of Tyr. So, depending on what happens, hopefully Shadow of Tyr will finish their shit this Saturday, and then after that I can set up for Tyr's End.
Yeah, let's kill Shadow of Tyr.
Ochi dochi.
But for now, at least, Soul of Tyr has come to its end.
Yeah, I'm ready for PvP.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Bellanovan retired. rich.
Anytime.
Thanks for running.
No problem.
Thank you for having us. What a long, strange journey it's been.
Yeah. And now I must prepare because tonight, everybody, we have Shattered Crowns and their finale. The fight against death is tonight.
Thank you to everybody who bought a Soul shirt. Now my face is on your chest, and I'm touching your nipple.
Can I say that is really? It didn't strike me until like afterwards that I have a thing that is a shirt of my face, sort of. It's really weird. It makes me emotional.
Touch their nipples. All right, you have a good one.
I'll see you guys.
Peace out,
Bye.
gamer.
Bye bye. Oh.